A clock or timepiece is a device used to measure and indicate time. The clock is one of the oldest human inventions, meeting the need to measure intervals of time shorter than the natural units such as the day, the lunar month, and the year. Devices operating on several physical processes have been used over the millennia. Some predecessors to the modern clock may be considered as clocks that are based on movement. In nature, a sundial shows the time by displaying the position of a shadow on a flat surface. This is a range of duration. Timers, a well known example being the hourglass. Water clocks, along with the sundials, are possibly the oldest time measuring instruments. A major advance occurred with the invention of the Verge escapement, which made possible the first mechanical clocks around 1300 in Europe, which kept time with oscillating timekeepers like balance wheels. Traditionally, in horology, the term clock was used for striking clock, while a clock that did not strike the hours audibly was called a timepiece. This distinction is no longer made. Watches and other timepieces that can be carried on one's person are usually not referred to as clocks. Spring-driven clocks appeared during the 15th century. During the 15th and 16th centuries, clock-making flourished. The next development in accuracy occurred after 1656 with the invention of the pendulum clock by Christian Huygens. A major stimulus to improving the accuracy of reliability of clocks was the importance of precise timekeeping for navigation. The mechanism of a timepiece with a series of gears driven by a spring or weights is referred to as clockwork. The term is used by extension for a similar mechanism not used in a timepiece. The electric clock was patented in 1840 and electronic clocks were introduced in 20th century, becoming widespread with the development of small battery powered semiconductor devices. The timekeeping element in every modern clock is a harmonic oscillator, a physical object that vibrates or oscillates at a primary frequency. This object can be a pendulum, a tuning fork, a quartz crystal, or the vibration of electrons in the atoms as they emit microwaves. Clocks have different ways of displaying the time. Analog clocks indicate time with traditional clock face with moving hands. Digital clocks display a numeric representation of time. Two numbering systems are in use: 24-hour time notation and 12-hour notation. Most digital clocks use electronic mechanisms and LCD, LED, or VFD displays for the blind and for use or telephones.